Hi guys, welcome to 1UX1. Today I'm going to show you a way that you can become a UX designer. So the first thing people always ask me is, how do I get the job? Now before you get the job, let's just go a few steps and start from the beginning. The first thing you need is a passion and a hunger to become a UX designer. Because without that passion, what I've seen is a lot of people, they give up halfway or before they complete the whole journey to getting their first job. So having a passion, and some of the evidence of you having a passion is that you're watching this video. And also don't forget to subscribe, because I want to help you get through this journey. And I also have a free downloadable PDF ebook which will help you with my guide. So back to the passion. So once you have the passion, the next thing you need to do is understand what is the UX design process. Because once you know the process, the components of UX design, you'll know how to create a roadmap or a pathway to get to become a user experience designer. So to become a product designer or UX designer, if you know what is the process, it'll help you build your confidence. So for example, the first thing we do in UX design is the discovery or the user research. So the first thing to study and take notes on, and you can do that in a Word document. I use Quip. Quip is really helpful. What you can do is, once you start to take notes on each part of the user experience process. Now you're probably asking, what is the UX design process? There is no one fixed hard rule, one type of process. Why is that? Because UX design doesn't have an accreditation board or an awarding body or one governing body that says this is UX design. So there's no one process. So when you Google and you go to images, you'll see lots of UX design processes, and they're all different. Some of them are similar and some are very different. And that's why you won't have one process. You choose one that you like, and then you start to take notes on each component of the user experience process. That way you're starting to prepare your notes and your revision notes to become a UX designer. So once you've done your user research, you're going to share it with your stakeholders. That's your design team, your technical team, but also your managers, and it may be a client that you're designing for. So you're going to deliver it back to the client. These are the findings of our research. That'll be a report. And then after that, you're going to ideate. You can start sketching a solution. So whatever the pain point was, whatever it was the users were not happy with the design, whether it was the layout, whether it was the information architecture, the way things are set, the CTA, the call to action, whatever the problem was, once you've discovered that, you're going to ideate. And so you can start to take notes on what is ideation, how do you ideate. Once you know that, you've got two parts of your preparation ready, because don't forget, these notes are going to help you with your interview later. And I have a video on how do you become prepared for your user experience design interview. So don't forget to watch that video. So once you've ideated, you're going to prototype. And now prototyping, what is good prototyping? How do you create those designs for the UI person, for the developers? You can start to take notes on that. So it's all about note taking in the beginning. It's really about having all the knowledge that you need to become a UX designer. After that, you're going to present that to the developers and the team. So this is what I've prototyped. What do you think? And you're going to get their feedback on it. And once you've got that feedback, you can go back to your wireframes and your designs and iterate and improve them. So again, you need to know, how do you conduct that interview? What questions do you ask your developers? What questions do you ask the UI person, your product manager, product owner, or your client? So all of that needs to be taken note of. And then finally, you're going to actually have a beta release or a launch or a go live date and make this product live. And then you're going to do more user research, what we call usability testing, and test it and open a feedback loop to listen to what the users are saying about your new solution, your new user experience solution, your new design. Does it work? Is it as effective as when you started, when you discovered the problem in the beginning? Is it now as effective as you wanted it to be? And that's the whole process. So if you start to understand that process, you are a long way towards becoming a UX designer. And that's where I would start anybody off. Start to make your own knowledge base of what UX design is. And then with time, you're going to learn more and more. You're going to increase your knowledge as you go. And as you take notes, as you write things down, as you practice, you're going to become more knowledgeable and more confident, which will prepare you for your UX design interview. So all of this preparation isn't just for the sake of it. It's actually going to help you become a UX designer much more quicker than just trying to do it, through, second guessing. This will be the quickest way to become a UX designer, because you have a knowledge base, but you also have all of your notes that are ready for you at any point, which you can refer back to. And I've seen how it helps people. Even when they get their first job, they go back to their old notes, because it really helps them when they forget something in the process, or they don't know how to do something for the first time in the real world. So their notes are really helpful to them there. I hope this video is helpful, guys. Don't forget to subscribe and watch the whole series so we can help you become a UX designer or user experience researcher in the easiest possible way. Thank you, guys.